Good morning. Satisfied. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. I will be fully satisfied as with the richest of foods. With singing lips, my mouth will praise you. Psalm 63, 3-5. Here it's highlighting the deep spiritual connection that we experience with God. David, who was the author of that psalm, compares his relationship with God to the satisfaction one feels after enjoying a delicious meal. Just as our bodies crave nourishment, our souls yearn for spiritual fulfillment. We couldn't survive just with food. We need to have this spiritual nourishment as well. Spiritual hunger refers to like an inner longing for a deeper meaning and a deeper connection, often felt during times of dissatisfaction or disconnection from one's spiritual self. Ways to tell if you are spiritually hungry would include restlessness, a lack of purpose, increased curiosity about spiritual matters, and emotional turmoil. Sources of spiritual yearning would be like life transitions, things happening or changing in life, societal pressures, isolation, and personal growth can trigger feelings of spiritual hunger, prompting the search for greater meaning. So those are some of the things that can indicate that you're spiritually hungry. The restlessness, feeling like you have a lack of purpose, and an increased curiosity about things. You're no longer satisfied with what you learn. You're, I wonder. But then to show the opposite of that, it shows that we can have, stop Marley, we could have like life transitions, those kind of things can bring about a spiritual hunger. Things change in your life. So pressures, isolations, you start to put yourself, isolate yourself from everyone. That shows that something is going on, that there is a hunger there somewhere. Something's happening. We can nourish your spirit with practices. We can do this with practices like mindfulness, nature, explore nature, community engagement, do things in your neighborhood, read spiritual literature. Journaling can also help with that. Scriptures emphasize the importance of spiritual fulfillment, highlighting the blessings associated with seeking righteous and a closer relationship with God. The community is important because engaging with like-minded individuals and participating in community events, it fosters connection and it enhances personal growth and transformation. To get answers from God, what must we do? Excuse me. We have to be in a close, like side-by-side position with him. He doesn't want us just he doesn't want just to answer our requests for wisdom. He wants us to come alongside him, close to his heart. In that position, he will not only answer us, but he will embrace us. He will cleanse us and he will change us. So he wants us side by side, right next to him. Not just, and he's okay with you asking questions, but not just the asking of questions. Get next to him. That's exactly what he wants. Get next to him. He wants to give us all kinds of good gifts. You might want to ask for these things because you feel that they're too much or too specific. But God is able to handle our requests. He won't give us things that bring us harm or that we'll use for our selfish gain. But He knows what is best for us, and that's what He'll give us. His love is better than life itself, and He knows exactly how to satisfy us. His gifts are good because they demonstrate His loving care. His gifts and His loving care, what happens when you receive that, it builds character. It empowers us to do what? To bless others. Even when we receive like discipline gifts, they're considered gifts as well. Though they are painful, they produce righteousness and peace in us. God promises to work all things together for the good, and we hold Him to that. In Romans 8:28, it speaks of this. It said, despite suffering and challenges, God orchestrates both blessing and trials for the ultimate good of His followers. It encouraged believers to maintain confidence in God's goodness and His plan, reassuring them that He is active in their lives, even in difficult circumstances. A lot of times we feel that when we're going through hard times, oh Lord, why God done left me? Oh, woe is me again. But we get to feeling that God has left us. But this simply isn't true. He is always with us, and He's going to give us the things that are good and good for us. As I mentioned, He's not going to be giving you something that's not going to be good for you, or something that you're craving. He knows it's not good for you. He's not going to do that. We also need to understand this verse is often misapplied too. It can be a controversial verse. It remains a source of comfort to many, but also, some look at it a different way. All works for good. The fact is that all things don't always work out good. Some things work out really bad, even for Christians. But we have to remember that this is a promise to real believers, those that are living in Christ, not to those who claim that they believe God, but are living with the devil or like the devil. Someone once said, God always, everything into our lives, He allows everything into our lives for one of two purposes. Either to bring us into a relationship with Himself, but if we already have one, then it's to make us more like His Son. All along, as long as we live in this world, people will attempt to reconcile God's sovereignty with humanity's suffering. They're trying to put them side by side. Like the verse mentioned, it could be a blessing or it could not be a blessing. So people are trying to say, God's sovereignty, humanity's suffering. The Bible verse in Romans assures us that no suffering is wasted, and God is always at work for our good and His glory. Even when we cannot comprehend why trials come and there is so much struggle everywhere, we can rest in the security that God is in control. Now, can you define the difference between your wants and your needs? What is the difference? Needs are necessities or essential things that we need to survive. Wants are desires or preferences that are not essential to our survival. Needs are limited and do not change over time, while our wants are unlimited and change constantly. We can want the world. I know there are times that I want. I'm older now, so I understand that it'll pass. It'll be okay. I'm not going to just fall out on the floor if I don't have it. But we do have a lot of requests. So what should we, so what we should strive to be is what? We should strive to live simple lives where our needs are met and some of our wants are met as well. A simple life, you don't have to have everything. The thing is that by trying to get everything that you want, it creates a struggle. And then it makes us have to live from paycheck to paycheck. I mean, we're already doing that, but to even allow it to go further, then this is gonna just increase on us, the hardship on us. And so you don't wanna do that. Strive to just live simple. Get your needs met. Maybe have some things that you want. A win-win. Satisfied. Now, to be satisfied is to feel pleased or content with what has been received. To feel that one's needs or desires have been met. Being satisfied can be likened to happiness, gratification, and contentment. Satisfied. Well, I hope y'all got some great plans for today. I'm on my way to Galveston. It's a little beach area here in Texas. It's probably like a little over an hour or so away. And so the company, like I told y'all yesterday, I think, get together like twice a year. And this is one of those times, so that we go out there and we clean up the beach, because people just are filthy and they just don't care. So they leave stuff everywhere. So we go out there and we just, as a group, get together and pick up as much of the trash as we can for a couple of hours, donating our time, our energy into doing this. I know recently that some, you know what, bad stuff has washed up on shore. Stuff that harms your body. I don't know if I can say the word, but anyway. So I hope I don't find none of that. But they did tell us if we see any containers that look suspicious, don't touch. Don't have to worry about that. I'm not touching. Anyway, so we're gonna get out there and do our part, and then probably afterwards hang out a little bit. Not much, because then later tonight, someone's invited me to like, at our big age, but it's a slumber party, but not slumber party. They want us to wear muumuus. Number one, I don't have a muumuu. I tried to order one, or I looked to order one off of Amazon, and then I forgot. And so now today it's here and I don't have one. I don't know what I'm gonna wear, but I think if I show up, they'll be just fine. And that's all contingent on how I feel after this. Because you know, when you're outside and it's supposed to be a warm day, you're outside and the sun is just sapping all your energy. I mean, it gives you vitamin D and all that, but it's still, I'm gonna be tired. So we'll see. So from driving there and then after working and then that long drive back, plus everything that I have been doing, I might just need to rest. The bad part is, it's not even far from me, maybe like right around the corner. So I could pop in, not in a muumuu. I'll find something. I don't know what I'll find, but I'll find something to put on. Anyway, y'all have a great day. And whatever you do, be kind. Just be kind. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey, one time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey, one time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey. Every time I sing that song, Marty gets so excited. He jumps up and he starts going in circles, and then he's trying to get to the door. I guess he realizes that once I sing that, it must be time to get out of here, because I have him locked in the room. Come here, Mark. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Jump up. Jump up. Come here. Oh, 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 hey. Hi, Bunny Bunny. No kisses. Oh, he is so heavy, he's pushing me. Okay, get down. That's a big dog. He's over 100 pounds. Anyway, that was Marty. Good morning, y'all. Roof, roof. That's what he just said. And he looked at me as I did it. Let me take my center behind on. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day.